Hello and welcome to Wmel News. I'm your anchor, Mel Lauer. Our top story tonight is Mel Barth is being inducted into the Half Century Club. Mel Barth is a former police officer, former youth pastor, former evangelist, former camp program director, former children's pastor, turned diabetic bus driver. Mel's life began at a very early age. He was saved at the age of 5 and baptized at 8. Some might say he was a procrastinator. This week, Mel Barth is turning 50. To give you a perspective, we have prepared a segment to show you just how long half a century is.
To give you a perspective on just how long 50 years is, we bring you things that Mel is older than. Cellular phone. Mel is older than the cellular phone. The compact disc. Mel is older than the compact disc. Personal computer. Mel is older than the personal computer. And last but not least, the internet. Mel is older than the internet. And to keep our audience well-rounded, we now bring you things that are older than Mel. Fire. Fire is older than Mel. Dirt. Dirt is older than Mel. The wheel. The wheel is older than Mel. And last but not least, Mona. Mona is older than Mel. Now we send it back to Mel in the studios. Mel?
I hope that segment helps you realize just how old Mel Barth is. I'd also like to remind you that these are not necessarily the views of the management of this station. Hi, Grandma. Now we would like to go off to Melraldo on the scene of Fuddruckers, where Mel Barth is being inducted into the Over 50 Drivers Club. Off to you, Melraldo.
Mel Lauer, yes, this is Melraldo here on the scene of Fuddruckers, where Mel Barth is about to be inducted to the Over 50 Drivers Club. Why Fuddruckers, you might ask? Well, Fuddruckers is a heavily frequented place by over 50 male drivers. Now, I was also informed when I arrived on the scene by a lovely young waitress that it is all day kissy free, to which I quickly responded, no thank you. Our producers later informed me that it was all day kids eat free, which takes on a completely different meaning. Now you might be asking yourself, why is Melraldo in the coat closet of Fuddruckers? Well, I've had a chance to go through a few of these pockets, and I seem to have found some of the bylaws of the Over 50 Drivers Club. So, if you've got some time, I might go ahead and share some with you.
Melraldo, we only have time for 1 or 2.
Ah, wonderful. I'll go ahead and share all 25 with you. Here we go. Number 1, always drive at least 10 miles per hour below the speed limit in the fast lane. Now, some of these might be a little bit hard to get down, but I'm sure with a little bit of practice, he can get them under his belt. Number 2, always drive with either a right or left turn signal engaged. Now, that might not be too hard. Just go ahead and flick that on and leave it there as you drive. Number 3, always come to a complete stop before entering the highway. Now, I've seen this done many times. Some might find it annoying, but others find it to be a heavily trademarked move. Number 4, never enter the highway at a speed faster than 35 miles per hour. Now, that one might be a safety concern, or it could just be another driving tip. Number 5, always turn a little bit left before turning right. Now that one might be another technique.
What are you doing in there?
Mel Lauer, we're going to have to go back to you in the studios. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties, so I'll send it back to you, Mel.
Thank you for that fascinating and very in-depth report, Melraldo. We are now going to take a short commercial break and we'll be right back with the weather.
Would you buy a used car from this man? How about a chorus book? Or a magic set? In Mel's Magic Set, you get everything you need to impress your friends and family. Would these tabletop tricks will leave your audience thinking, gee, I wish I was as cool as that guy. Would tricks like, where did that pen go? Or, I wonder if it's in his other hand. Mel's Magic Set. Have you seen them before? Well, sure, but they're still great. With Mel's Magic Set, is it anything new? Well, I guess not. Something the whole family can enjoy. Well, it's something. But wait, if you call in the next 30 minutes, you can also get Julio Sings People Need the Lord. Just pay separate shipping and handling. People need the Lord. People need the Lord. People need the Lord. People need the Lord. But wait, if you call now, we'll also rush you. Jethro sings, Elsie was a mighty fine cow. Elsie was a mighty fine cow. She was a friend of mine. Elsie was a mighty fine cow. She was a friend of mine. Oh, Elsie, I loved her so. All of this can be yours for just 2 easy payments of $19.99.95.
Welcome back to WMEL News. Now with our continuing coverage, we are going off to Mel Roker with the weather.
Thank you, Mel Lauer. This is Mel Roker here with the weather. Now, before we start with your weather report, let's first show you how you can see some signs of weather. Now, if you take a look outside your window and you see someone wearing this, then it is mostly sunny, high of around 85, and get out there and catch some rays. If you see someone wearing this, then it's definitely overcast, probably raining, and if you're going outside, grab either a raincoat or an umbrella. If you see someone wearing this, it is probably snowing, very low temperatures, stay indoors, only go out if you have to, and stay safe. If you see someone wearing this, then it's probably chilly, possibly overcast, so grab a jacket or something warm, and if you see someone wearing this, then call the police! But seriously, if you see someone wearing this, call 911 for the sake of the children. And now we send you to Melvie Belvs with the rest of our weather forecast.
Hey guys, it's Melvie Belvs with the weather. Now if you zoom in on the map here, we can see if you take any road west towards California, they have legalized gay marriage. But that has nothing to do with the weather, but we have a map, so we might as well use it. Now, this morning we saw almost no light, followed by partially light, on into mostly light later in the afternoon. Now we expect to see partial darkness, followed by almost complete darkness later on in the evening. Now, for our 5-day weather forecast, tomorrow will be sunny, followed by money, Tui, 20, 30, and Fry. Thanks so much. Back to you in the studios, Mel.
Hi, this is Mike Roker, Mel Roker's southern brother. Now, today we expect to see an 80% chance of weather with 6 to 8 inches accumulating. Now, I asked a young boy how you spell weather, and he said WEIHTAR7. Now, don't quote me on this, but I told him that's the worst spell of weather we've had in a long time. Now, back to you in the studios, Mel.
Thanks, Mel Roker, with that riveting weather report. Looks like we'll be watching out for weather every day this week. Now we have a special report from bull rider Mike Barth. Off to you, Mike Barth.
Howdy. This is Almost Bull Rider Mike Barth. Wishing my little buckaroo, Mel Barth, happy birthday. I guess you just got to remember one thing. Only 2 things come from Norman, Illinois. Steers and queers. I don't see no horns on you, boy. And that sounds kind of funny coming from a guy wearing a pink shirt. So, happy birthday, bro. See you soon. Yeah.
That was Almost Bull Rider Mike Barth with the special report. We are going to take a short commercial break and we'll be right back with sports.
AARP. AARP. This is the most beneficial card I've ever received. Gets you discounts on big old cups of soda if you're gonna go to the movies, or even if you need a hotel room, like this guy.
Welcome to the Bates Motel. How many rooms you need? How many rooms? I said how many rooms? Oh, just one, all right. Are you sure you're over 50?
How much did you say the rooms were?
I'm Carl Melvin with AARP. Don't leave home without it. Welcome back and thank you for watching WMEL News. I'm your host, Mel Lauer. Now we're going off to our continuing sports coverage from Phil Melkelson. Phil?
Thank you, Mel. This is Phil Melkelson with your sports news. First off, we have, for you Indian fans, we have a rain dance scheduled, if the weather permits. Next up, we have Earl Hirschberger. He has broken the record. I think it was probably the Bee Gees or something, just broke it. Next up, we have some World Cup scores. We have a 3 and a 2. We have a 4 and another 2 and a 5. You can read the rest on ESPN. And that is all for your sports news for today. Back to you, Mel.
Thank you, Phil Melkelson, for that exciting news report. I, for one, will be cheering for my favorite team that they may defeat their opponents in the skirmish and score many goal basket unit points. Stay tuned right after this short break for me, your host, Mel Lauer.
Okay, guys, we're here in war-torn Wilmington, North Carolina. The fighting has stopped for a few minutes anyway, and we wanted to take this moment to wish Uncle Mel a happy birthday. So here we go. We're going to go down the line of the combatants here.
Happy birthday, Uncle Mel.
Yeah, and there's his soccer jersey. Almost got a goal tonight. Yay. Say,
Uncle Mel.
happy birthday, Uncle Mel.
Mo.
Melmo.
Hey, happy birthday! Happy 50!
Yay, Copley.
Happy birthday, Meow.
Good girl. And Cooper.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Okay, guys, just want to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Uncle Mel. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Bye.
Welcome back to WMEL News. That concludes our broadcast for tonight. But before we go, we have a special message for one of our viewers. He is our inspiration, our hero, our comic relief, and best of all, he's our dad.
Happy
birthday, Dad! Love you! For everyone here at the station, I'm Mel Lauer, signing off, and you stay classy, Bloomington Normal.